Good afternoon, everyone. Today I'm actually going to redo my video from yesterday. Yesterday it was just not a good day and I should have did give me a pass, but I'm feeling better today, so let's jump right in. What I wanted to talk about was the difference between thrift stores, vintage stores, and consignment stores. Now, they're very much so similar, but there is some key big differences. Number one, a thrift store is you can go in, the items in the thrift store are usually donated by individuals like you or me, and all the proceeds from that donation go to a charity, which is always good. However, in some cases, the items I think are average to decent. I love shopping at thrift stores for clothes for my kids. I do shop at retail stores, but my kids are at a funny age where they're growing so fast. If I need some extra jeans to get through the winter or some extra shorts, I hit the thrift store first, and I've gotten stuff with tags still on it. Designer stuff, South Pole, Guess, Timberland, really great stuff out of a thrift store that, same thing, somebody else's kids might have just outgrown them, and instead of tossing them, they donated them. So on that note, check it out, and if you need to make donations, it's a good way to give back. A vintage store is usually vintage items. These items are brought in from estate sales, flea markets. People are out picking, looking for things that are vintage that they can possibly resell in its condition of vintage, or upcycle it, do a little bit of creative crafts with it, upcycle it, and then resell it. That way is what vintage stores are. And in a vintage store, you're good to find a vintage, one-of-a-kind piece that you're not going to find anywhere else, a good conversation piece for your house or for your wardrobe. There's some good things out that you can find in a vintage store that make it worthwhile visiting every now and then. A consignment store, now that's my favorite, and it's different. Consignment is when someone like me or you brings something in that they've cleaned out their closet and they don't want to give it away because it still looks good, but they're kind of over it. So they would take it into a consignment store and have it sold in that store, where they make some of their money and the consignment store owner makes a percentage based on what they sell. And so you can find consignment stores locally, or you can find them online, and the consignment stores are growing really big. It's big business, and you can find some great pieces. So I wanted to kind of go over the difference between them, because I think it's a diamond in the rough that people haven't really tapped into, but it's really big. I would like to recommend one consignment store that I absolutely love, which is All That and More Boutique in Culver City. The owner is Candace Pilgrim Simmons, and she has a boutique store, but she also have a vintage consignment room in the back, and it is definitely all that and more. You can find designer handbags, designer shoes, evening dresses, casual dresses. You find a lot of different things, and trust me, nobody else is going to have what you have either. I actually found a very nice vintage Louis Vuitton backpack there. Yes, authentic too. So I would say stop by there. I'm going to leave the link for her boutique at the bottom, and that's another one of my tips of bargain shopping, but you can really get some very nice high-end items at a consignment boutique or even online, and it's bargain shopping without breaking the bank and still getting nice pieces. I hope this video helps, and I thank you all for just tuning in. Leave feedback if you can, and also if you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, that would be great. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.